Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Friday, Saturday have gone, we're into Sunday, still no Grassroots football, but we do know it is coming back very, very soon indeed. Welcome to our World Class podcast show. We know there's American listeners on there as well, and Australian, send us best wishes, which is fantastic, nice to know. So welcome to the Weekender Show, and also to DXTL TV viewers as well. Well, you may have seen a couple of shows that we've had already. On Friday evening we put on DXTL TV and WordPress show. Shannon, who is our new photographer, media professional, that's what she's all about. She's an expert in it, and we can't wait to get her on board. And Shannon did over an hour interview. Now, we have to apologise to the people who viewed it, because we stated it was an extended show, but I don't know what's happening with YouTube. When I go over an hour show, it seems to be picking and choosing so much of the show. It's not putting it all on. So I'm going to get our expert Shannon to look into it, and maybe we can give you the whole interview, because it wasn't the whole interview, because a lot of questions were missed off, and a few people have been in touch saying, what happened to that? And I don't know. It's not us, it is YouTube. I don't know what they're doing. If anyone knows out there, and I can feed it back to Shannon anyway, but I'm sure she'll suss it out, because she's very, very good indeed at what she's doing. But it didn't give you the full profile and the questions that she brought across, because I wanted to use it as a pilot for the kids in Young Commentators as well. Just what she got out of me in a different way of interviewing. It was pretty unique and pretty good, I must admit. So well done, Shan. She was brilliant, and I'm sure she'll work that out for us. Okay, we're talking about grassroots football. There is none. The weather is glorious. It's a bit chilly this morning, first thing, but it gets warmer. What do we expect this time? And yeah, it is getting towards Easter, isn't it? It's getting very close indeed now. So we'll be doing an Easter raffle. Yes, we will, and it's going to be a good one. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. We're looking forward to doing that. So to raise money again for Emily, because the more we raise, and the more we raise our profile for the Run for Emily, the bigger and better it'll get, and it'll help us raise the 25,000 pretty quickly indeed. And thanks again, once again, for everyone out there who is donating. Simple as that. You're stars, superstars, hearts of gold, and I love you. Okay, we've also, the tournament, can't believe, I think, talking to the team today, I think we may have filled the boys, and the girls are starting to fill up slowly but surely now. At the under-10s on Easter Monday. Cheers to everyone out there, by the way. Yes, can't believe it. Now it's going to be continuous football. It's on 5-a-side pitches. The carpet, it is like a carpet. It's lovely. I love it, and the kids are going to love it as well. And there's going to be groups of 4, 6 teams in the groups, and it's going to be 8-minute games, and you'll understand why it's 8-minute games, because, as I say, it's continuous football. The kids are going to love it. It's going to warm them up for the season. It really is going to keep them super fit, especially if they go all the way to the final as well. But we're hoping and aiming to make it the best tournament that the kids have ever been in. Now, you played on 5-a-side pitches out there. You adults, we know that. It's non-stop, and it's brilliant, and it's tiring. So this is where we need you to use your subs as well if you can. And obviously, it's a respect charity tournament as well, because all the profits will be going towards our Run for Emily at the end of the month. That's on the 25th of April. So we'd love you to look at the way we've done the tournament, and we're probably not going to have any heading of a ball. We're going to work that out with all you coaches, the managers, and the FA, of course. It's continuous, as I say, so there'll be no corners, there'll be no throw-ins. This is what you love, because the worst thing in the world I hate is throw-ins. And okay, corners are okay sometimes, but 8 minutes flies. It really, really does. It's end to end, and even the goals are going to give a level playing field. Now, you managers are going to love it out there, honestly. It's a level playing field for the kids, non-stop, and it's going to be continuous The referee is going to be all over the place as well. That's going to keep them super fit. Now, it's something that we've brought in, we want to try and do, and it's a tournament with a difference, to be honest, and you're going to enjoy it. As I say, it's full. It is full now. I'm going to take a couple of reserves on there, because if people don't pay, those reserves will go straight in. I assure you, not a problem whatsoever, because we only have a certain time to get this in and get things organised. So we need your support on this one. So thank you very much to all the managers over the water as well, and also from Liverpool as well. So it should be a great tournament, bringing people together a little bit closer, just like Don't Cross the Line has been doing since 2003. It's a friendly tournament as well. So all the codes of conduct will be out there, and we'll be talking to the parents, we'll be videoing, we'll be podcasting, and our photographer will be there as well, be team photos. So see, it's everything for you. We're trying to bring your people together, and we're trying to launch a bit more into grassroots football, because I'm sure you've got games over the weekend there as well. I'm sure the leagues will be putting it back on, because they can't wait to get you back playing as well. So it's going to be well worth turning up. It's going to be a tournament, and I think the FA officials are coming down there as well to view what we're doing. So we'll see if there's any more surprises that we can give to you as well. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, and I hope you managers out there are looking forward to it as well. I couldn't believe how quick it filled up. That's what I was saying. It's going to be great, and we're going to have, well, it's just going to be superb for everyone, and we'll keep you informed as to what's going on, because we're down there on Wednesday, and I'll probably do a Facebook Live to let you know exactly what is happening there as well. So it really is going to be a tournament and a half, and as I say, you managers are going to love it, and I'm sure you'll all want to book it. There's different tournaments, and I'll show you around the grass pitches as well, that would be working with the venue itself to bring on different tournaments, and we're all ready looking for the 4 nations, and we may involve Ainsdale in that one as well. So, but the kids love travelling, you love travelling, it's something different, and we're looking forward to it, and I'm sure you're all looking forward to it yourselves, and we want to put on that extra special tournament. But if you have any concerns, you get in touch with myself, Mal, at don'txtl.com. Not a problem, we'll get things sorted out, working together. That's what we've always done, worked with you lot, all from Don't Cross the Line. I think you all know where we're coming from. This is our first ever tournament, and we want to make it the best, and we want you to get on board with us in the future. But the kids are going to love it, it's something different for them, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it with the team as well. The team's worked unbelievably well, by the way, 24/7. They know what it's like now when I'm talking about 3 laptops open, and computers going and phones going and non-stop. But that's me, it's voluntary, it's well worth it. We're a community interest company, which means all proceeds go back, if we make any profit whatsoever, goes back into work that we're doing for grassroots football. And eventually we've got some big plans excuse me, after the Run for Emily. So watch this space, it's going to work out great for grassroots football family itself, I assure you. Okay, last night, or yesterday evening, early evening, I was out doing a run. Put my app on, and I don't know what it is with those apps, but I put a new one on, because it's giving me shorter time, and it's the same course that I've done, excuse me, for 10 miles, but it gave me less than, it was 9.8, I think it's done, 0.2 away from the 10 miles. And it really, 10 is better than 9 points, whatever it is, and I think I said 8.2 there, 9.2. But 10 is better than that. But I know what I did, and I feel good about myself. So a little bit sore knees, because I did give it a week. I think it was Derby Day the last time I run, and that was in anger. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just enjoyable, and I'm trying to build it up, because obviously carrying an injury, that was hard, because my shoulder's aching a little bit, because you're pressing down and you're trying to make sure that you can get things done. That's not moaning. No, it's not, because at the end of the day, if it was, I'm sorry, I think I keep losing my voice since I've had my COVID injection. That is the only thing that I'm working on. It may be, or it may be just, I don't know. I've had, I shouldn't be doing that, excuse me. I've had no ill effects, I must admit, and as I say, that's why I wanted to go out as well as run. Just like a sore arm, you know, someone's bruised it. That's the only feeling that I've had. No headaches, touch wood, no ill effects. And yeah, I feel good. But as I say, my knees are aching a little bit, but I've got some Voltarol cream and putting them on because 10-mile run, it's bound to take effect somewhere. So I'll be out a little bit more this week. I've got to build up, got to get myself ready now because it is intense training, because it's the 25th of April that we're doing the run, Warrington to Liverpool, so we hope that we can get all the grassroots support there as well. But when I've been out and about running, you may have seen my story that I put out last night. I don't know whether it's annoying or whatever it is, because I understand that teenagers need to get out and about and exercise with the families if they possibly can. But what I witnessed last night was just unbelievable, I assure you. It was hordes of teenagers. They were in groups, a lot of girls as well, I must admit, and lads all mixing together, as if there's not a care in the world. Now people are going out, and I'm not saying I'm having a COVID injection. Yeah, it is for yourself, to protect yourself, but it is also to protect others from it. Now, I think we've got this attitude, whereas we don't need it, we're superhuman. It's you old people who need it, not us. We're not going to be affected. But I don't know. I'm not a scientist, not a doctor. I just do not know. I don't work in health. But correct me if I'm wrong. The schools are being closed. The kids are in lockdown, or supposed to be. So who are we protecting here if it's not going to affect the kids? Now, I was a little bit annoyed last night because of this situation, because I don't want these kids to be affected whatsoever. I do understand that they need fresh air and exercise and get out, because being locked down is not good for them, but I'm sure they can get out with the families, not the friends. But this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm witnessing, and I did run past football pitches, and I'm not going to tell you which pitches, because it's just, this is what we're talking about, getting grassroots football back together. Everyone, they were full. They were all teenagers on there, boys and girls, all playing football, but also riding the bikes across them. These are teenagers who want football, or are they? We're all talking about society here. If you want to get out and about, teenagers, I'm sorry, yeah, get out and about, go out with your parents, but why sort of like take over as if you're immune to everything? You've got to be on the safe side. I'm on your side, we're all on your side, but you've got to think positive here. And it's not long before lockdown, if there is a lockdown. I don't believe there has been a lockdown whatsoever, because I've seen teenagers out, busting it, training it, going out and about, photography, pictures everywhere. They're all out, yet they need to get out. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, it's not just the teenagers, it's the adults as well. The roads are absolutely heaving. I drive to work, I'm a support worker, I'm a key worker, whatever that means, I don't know. But at the end of the day, the roads are chocker, the motorways are chocker. People are walking around doing their own shopping. The shops are supposed to be shut, barbers, hairdressers, whatever it is. So where are the people all going? I don't know. And someone put a post on the other day where a chap put on that he was fined £200. I don't know about his passengers as well, because it was his workmates, and he couldn't understand why he can work with them in the office but he can't get them in the car. So he was fined £200 for breaking COVID's rules. Now if the police are cracking down on that one, dear me, what are they cracking down on teenagers and the parents? Where are the parents? What are the parents doing? Where do the parents think these kids are going? And they're saying that they're all in lockdown, and a lot of people are moaning about lockdown. So it's not a little rant, it's just putting everyone aware about what we're trying to do. We want to protect everyone. This is what we're trying to do. Make sure that everyone is safe, well, whatever this COVID is, whatever they're injecting in me, it's a tracking device, they know where I am. Or if it's from Germany, I'll be talking German soon. I don't know what it is, we don't know what it is. We're just hoping that the medical teams and Health England, the government, are all putting us on the right track. We're all confused, we all don't know, but there's millions taking the vaccine just to be on the safe side for themselves and for yourselves as well. And I suppose there's millions refusing it because they don't know what it's all about. But let's just hope we can get rid of this COVID. Let's hope we can stop me talking about teenagers going out and about and smoking, and honestly, and that is getting really, really bad. It really is. You know, we want them to be fit, healthy, and have a great life. Yet they've been in lockdown, they've been off school, but there's no infection. Why are the schools being closed? I think a lot of you people know where I'm coming from, but I'm not having a dig at teenagers. No, I'm not. I do agree that they do need to get out, but with the families, not with the friends. You know, and I'll tell you another thing as well. 3 of them rode past me on bikes, and I was running my own business, and they tried to cut inside me, trying to be funny. Now these are young kids, you know what I mean. I'm out there training, doing it for a good cause, and one of them actually caught my arm as he flew past me on the inside, and he didn't have much room. Now there was loads of room on the right hand side. It's just to be funny. These are kids who think they're superhuman. Let's put the cloaks on these kids, and just give them the, you know, I don't agree with what is happening. So you can imagine that there's adults out there who are really petrified because the kids seem to be more and more on the streets. So what are the government bodies doing about it? You know, I worry about the future. We're talking about lockdown ending the end of March. They'll look at this, they could look at this, and then there could be a close down yet again because people are not adhering to it. So let's just all try and work together. Let's all be safe. And mums and dads, grandparents, the message is, do you know where your kids are of a night time? You know, if we're in lockdown. Because the police may just knock on your door if the police are going to get stricter by the sounds of this driver being pulled up, being asked question, where is he going, and then the fine, and then where's the fines going? So we've got till the end of March. Maybe everyone's clamping down and making sure that they can get as much money in as they possibly can in fines. So beware, be safe, and that's all I'm trying to put over to you. But teenagers, spare a thought that the people who are going out there having the COVID injections to protect yourselves. That's what it's all about. Don't push them to one side as if you're all immune. It's just a message to everyone to be on the safe side, work together. Let's work together as a massive team, because teamwork is what don't cross the line, and our Respect campaign is all about. Just having a glance at how much time I've got. Say I've got 3 minutes. So my rant is over. It's not a bit of a rant, it's just a message coming across. Don't wreck your pitches. Other people want to play on them, they're all coming back soon. Bikes on 3G pitches, 4G pitches, it's not good, is it? You know, if you're going to ride a bike, come on, ride it out where the bikes are supposed to be, not on football pitches, not on fields. Let's not wreck our communities. Let's work together. You live in them, protect them. That is the message that I want to give out to every teenager out there. Please, let's work together. Let's get over the COVID together, and let's get over lockdown in a proper manner, and be safe, and let's all get back to studying and do the things that we love doing ourselves. And the Premier League is back, and I know that you teenagers out there love your football as well. And I've got to mention, well done to Wales, thrashing us, England. Congratulations to, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. But I still want crowds. You still need crowds. The sound effects are good, but it's not the same. I can't get into this football at the moment, but I'm just hoping that Liverpool can start picking up a little bit. That's my team, as you might know. Picking up a little bit and start playing a game. At the end of the day, start scoring goals. That has only been our downfall, where every other team is scoring goals. And Manchester City, I think, gone 20 games unbeaten. They're going to tire, yes they are. And they've got a good run coming up as well, but we all know you lose 1, you can lose 10. That is Premier League football, and that's unfortunately what does happen. And Liverpool are a prime example about that. Let's see how the scores have been going today. Let's hope that you enjoy watching your football, and grassroots football will be back before we actually know it, won't it? Anyway, we're coming to the end of our week on our show. Well, it's been a terrible, torrid week for me. Got through it, honestly, from runs, from finding out you've got a hernia, finding out that you're putting tournaments together, I took 8 days off, annual leave, and I haven't stopped working. But that's for me. I know we're all different. I've never suffered lockdown because I'm a care worker, as I say. I've got on with it, but I've tried to make do and carry forward what we're doing within grassroots football, and try and sort of entertain you if I possibly can. But if you need to give us any feedback on what I've been talking about, man@don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Look forward to you joining us, and also subscribe to this channel. It's free, just press on it and support us, follow us, because it's going to be souped up very, very soon indeed. My Instagram post as well, I'm going to be changing it. Shannon's going to help me. I'm going to make it something that little bit extra special and more interesting for yourselves out there. And I can't wait to get guests in the studio for interviews, and that is not far away, I assure you. Okay, thank you very much indeed for tuning in to the Grassroots Weekender show. We'll be back again next week. We'll have probably a Facebook Live to keep you updated on what the tournament has been up and running about, and give you all the information that you managers need to know. But I'm looking forward to catching up with each and every one of you very, very soon. Put your feet up, relax, have a nice glass of wine, glass of whiskey, glass of water, glass of tea, cup of tea, should I say, and just be safe, and we'll see you next week at 7 p.m. So from myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line and Respect Campaign, have a great evening, stay safe, and we'll see you on Friday evening at 7. Have a great night. Good night.